Good day, everyone. My name is Dr. Tam, and I'm representing the meat company for Grip Run 11. Our project is entitled Commercializing Vegan Heme Flavor Catalyst Ingredients for Alternative Protein Products. In short, you can think of us as trying to extract meat flavors from plants. So we're trying to solve the problem of low customer adoption rate of alternative proteins. So today, alternative proteins are usually rejected in favor of animal meats because they're usually more expensive and taste worse compared to animal meats. And as such, the market size of plant-based meats and alternative proteins is actually a fraction that of an actual meat industry. So we believe that we can solve this problem through introduction of our Veem flavor catalyst ingredient, and it solves this problem by allowing these alternative proteins to reach price and quality parities with animal meats because Veem has three core features. Firstly, it is affordable, so it makes alternative proteins more affordable to produce than animal meats. Secondly, it's able to produce meat identical flavors. And thirdly, Veem is non-GMO and vegan. So we believe alternative proteins with Veem and these three characteristics will make them more economically attractive and palatable to entice customers from the meat market to try and eventually adopt these products into their diets. So our Veem flavor catalyst works because of two core innovations. Firstly, we've invented a method to produce Veem from vegetable feedstock, making our Veem non-GMO and vegan. And secondly, because we are adhering to cost-effective and efficient and scalable industrial processes to make Veem, our Veem is 10 to 20 times more affordable compared to precision fermentation heme. The second core innovation is that Veem is able to conduct flavor catalysis, enabling it to produce meat identical flavors. So this is because Veem has a unique structure, and when it's incorporated into an alternative protein and cooked, is able to increase the number of cooking reactions and the number and diversity of flavor molecules that are formed during the cooking process. As such, any alternative protein flavored with our Veem technology tastes meat identical, as confirmed by sensory panelists. And because Veem is a catalyst, you only need a very small amount of it in order to produce meat identical flavors. We have progressed beyond the point of prototypes as we do have one minimal viable product, which we call the Veem powder that incorporates our Veem flavor catalyst technology. So the Veem powder is an all-in-one vegan meat flavoring and coloring. What this means is that you take the Veem powder and once you add it to your alternative protein, it enables alternative protein to replicate the look, cook, smell, and taste of animal meats. So the Veem powder is vegan, non-GMO, and its ingredients have already been approved by various international food agencies. It provides iron nutrition. We have beef, pork, and salmon flavor, and it significantly reduces the cost of alternative proteins to be more than twofold lower than our closest non-Veem competitor. The following is a video of the Veem flavor catalyst and its products in action. We also want to tackle Singapore's massive food waste problem because we throw away about 50% of all food that we import in. So we're using selective chemistry to extract this molecule called heme from vegetable matter. And heme is important because it's a molecule that's responsible for the meaty flavor aroma in animal meats. But since we're getting it from vegetables, it makes it very vegan. What makes this heme-based vegan meat flavoring different from commercial flavorings is because we are actively trying to produce these meaty flavor and aroma molecules, so produce it naturally. And that's why it's able to synergize together with the aroma of different ingredients as well. That's why this particular bacon bits has been flavored with this heme-based flavoring, smells so natural just like bacon because it's producing the same molecules as what you find in bacon that's been cooked as well. So we hope with this heme-based flavoring, we are able to make plant-based meat more palatable and encourage more of its consumption. We have spoken to numerous industry players, and the common sentiment that we sense is that there's going to be an increased demand for vegan meat flavorings because there's actually a lot more alternative protein investment and the requirement for differentiation among the different alternative protein manufacturers, and the fact that animal meats are becoming more expensive than vegetables. As such, we've reached out to key players such as flavor manufacturers, including Juvaden, KH Roberts, and other alternative protein manufacturers such as Shock Meats, Gaia Foods, and Aftermeats. So the common theme to their customer pain points are as follows. Firstly, it's difficult for them to replicate meat identical flavors, and in order to produce a palatable flavor, it's a long and costly process which involves a lot of trial and error. And at the end of it, because these ingredients are usually very expensive, alternative proteins are only able to sell for very thin margins, and this actually affects the ability of these customers to stay in the business for a long term. As such, we believe that our Veeam flavor catalyst and its associated products represent themselves as ideal solutions because it gives the customers an instant palatable meat identical flavor. It's also very affordable, so therefore it can reduce their production costs and increase their margins. And the fact that our Veeam flavor catalyst and its products are completely vegan and non-GMO, making it very inoffensive and allows it to appeal to a much wider customer base. In short, our team is very technically competent. We are able to develop novel, affordable, efficacious, and scalable food technology in a very short period of time. And we are in the midst of actually developing multiple patents based on the flavor catalyst technology. As for myself, I have a PhD in chemistry and invented the patent, and I function as R&D head. Ms. Chia Jiayang acts as our flavorist and has a bachelor's in food science technology, and Mr. Roshan is our resident engineer, and he has a bachelor's in chemical engineering and master's in safety. So we're also well supported by various industry partners that includes KH Roberts, FairPrice Group, Enterprise Singapore, and DBS Foundation. We also have three PIs providing technology and also forming the innovation part of our team. And these include our Associate Professor Ang Wee Han from Chemistry, Dr. Leong Lai Ping from Food Science Technology, and Associate Professor David Leong from Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering. Challenges we are facing is actually acquiring and sourcing for customers and this is because we have a very limited knowledge about the food manufacturing ecosystem in the commercial world, and we're also trying to source for investments for quite a while already. So the kind of help that we need is actually connection to relevant business channels and also development and execution of our business strategies. So for our commercial champion, we desire someone who is actually committed to mentoring us and also helping us find important business leads using their current connections. And we also hope that they are knowledgeable about the food manufacturing industry, especially in the ingredients and alternative protein industry space.